Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the Halloween edition. We are back with the Halloween haunted houses. Welcome back, you guys. I am still sick, so my voice will still sound like I'm sick. And we are continuing with the Halloween houses inspired by the house that you here see on the right hand side. This is from Target. In my last video I kept saying target.com. I mean, it is technically target.com, but it's just Target. Yeah, these are tiny houses, which is also something I forgot to mention in the previous video. There's not a lot of space, they're not super big. I think this is great because I prefer smaller spaces. I don't like an overwhelmingly large space. So we are continuing with this greenhouse, and so I am putting here the roofing, trying to match the style that we have in the picture itself. This honestly reminds me a lot of my orange house that I created or that I shared not so long ago with the roofing. I think this roofing is from For Rent or from Snowy Escape. Yeah, and then I decided to use some green wallpaper, and I played around with a few options, but I ended up going back to this one from Base Game. It's not the exact same color of green, but I think it's fine. I don't think we have anything like that in like the Sims or in the packs that I have. Although I did remember that we had these windows from Lovestruck, which match really well with the colors that the house has, especially for the windows, the orange colors and the blue. And so I decided to put those here. Also because this house is not as serious as the other house. The other one could be a funeral home. The person could just be obsessed with a funeral home, but this is going to be a very fun location where people can come and carve pumpkins. So the windows definitely help play up the spooky fun part of Halloween and not the so serious part of it. I'm using these wall lights from the Spooky Stuff pack. I just think they're super cute with like the hands sticking out with some candles. And I'm using a bunch of the pumpkins from the Spooky Stuff pack as well, trying to match what the picture from Target has. I found these ghosts and I wanted to include them because they matched what the decoration from Target also has. And so going into the house, I decided to use this floor from Base Game. I think it goes really well with the colors of the windows and what we have going on in here. This house ended up looking like a very traditional Mexican house. I end up using this wallpaper from Lovestruck, and if you guys don't know, Lovestruck is inspired on Mexico. And so I have been to many houses where the walls actually look like this, and so I think it's like the perfect, and the flooring also is a lot like this. Like, I've seen this before. I'm using this door that's also from Lovestruck. It has like an orange outline, so it goes really well with the windows and the color story that we have going on in here. I'm using a lot of Base Game stuff here in the toilet. I wanted to have a toilet option for this business, either for the employees or anybody who might be visiting. I just wanted to have that option in here. I'm using this like weird lantern plant thing in the restroom, and I'm using a tarot card from the Life and Death pack. I put a fan in here because the window gave me the vibe that it could open, and I've been to so many restrooms in Mexico where, I mean, in Mexico it's not very common to have AC, and so sometimes the window would be open and sometimes there would be fans, and so I decided to put that in here to sort of simulate that. I'm using these tarot cards paintings with the like paintbrush because this is like an artistic like space where people can come and have fun and do creative things. I'm using the sofa from the Basement Treasures kit. I wanted this place to be for the workers of the venue, and so just creating sort of like a counter illusion. I put the candy bowl from the Spooky Stuff pack. I think it looks really cute, and here you can see that I added the computer to like check people in. I still don't have business and hobbies, so I can't make this an actual business, but if you have it, you can definitely make it a business. I decided to decorate with some more art, some mouses from Base Game, Cozy Kitsch Kit, and some Lovestruck art as well. Coming up upstairs, I put the stairs on top of each other. I feel like this takes up the least amount of space. Again, these are tiny spaces, so we have to be conscious of what we have going on here. So these are actually the tables that I put. They are actually the pumpkin carbon tables. And on this side, I decided to put like a pumpkin patch because in reality, in real life, you would go and pick your pumpkin and then carve it. In The Sims 4, I don't think that would actually happen. I think the pumpkin would just appear. But I did want to have a place with a lot of pumpkins, to have that ambiance of all these pumpkins that you can pick from. And so I ended up adding a shelf from the Home Chef Hustle kit and adding more pumpkins in there. You'll see me turn the pumpkins around because I didn't want them to seem like they're carved. So yeah, I only put a few of them with like carvings in them. Yeah, and I also like sized them up, and I used a bunch of different sizes. I'm definitely using like the cheats like debug to have more options of pumpkins. I also wanted to light this place like the first house with candles and make it very cozy, very spooky. I'm also putting a broom and some aprons because obviously this place is gonna get really dirty, and so having some aprons there and the broom give the illusion that the employees are actually cleaning this up. In the third floor, I decided to continue with the coziness of this place, and I decided to put a sofa here. I think this is from Base Game. I feel like this would be a place where people come chill, like kids or teens. Like, I feel like this is a super chill place that people would come to. I decided to put a couple more tables up here because I felt like it wasn't enough with the ones that we had downstairs. I'm putting some pillows on the sofa, and I decide to go back downstairs and put this little mushroom from Life and Death on the countertop, and he's a cutie pie. Look at him with that flower. So I am now going back to put this tree outside that blends in with the colors that we have going on in this space. So I decided to put this wall art piece from Life and Death and more tarot cards in front of these carving stations because I just felt like we needed some wall art here. I'm putting a few more pumpkins, and I go outside to put a sign because this is a business. And then on this wall, I decided to put this mosaic from Lovestruck as well. So yeah, that's the house. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.